this. Yep, there we go. So, today, we'll make sure that's working, make sure everything actually appears. It actually is. I'm shocked. Yeah, here we are. Not done one of these in quite a while. Just checking to make sure everything works. Second, that bit isn't working. Why isn't that bit? Let's see, does it appear now? Our captions appearing now. We're doing it live. Just a second. What are you using as an input? If hello, hello, hello. We're doing it live. I don't know what's going on there. Give me a second. Let me just try something a sec because I'm beginning to have memories of how I do this job. Let's see if it works if I do it this way. Oh, no, I probably don't want to do that. Give me just a second. We want it on this browser. Oopsie doo. Using the account. Thank everybody. Oh, what's the password? Can you tell I haven't touched streaming in a very long time? That's the see if this works. So I would like that to be captioning on this if we can. Use the power of technology. Yes, it's me. Please let me in. Give me a sec. Public. Sorry for anyone who is looking at this all going. So if I now try. Does it work now? It is not working. Why are you not working? Okay, let's try different. Let's try. Okay, we're just gonna have to go with no captions. This is annoying. This is the joy of doing it live. I just don't know though why you're not. Why you are not. I've just got to now hope that the other bits work. Okay, let's go back to this before I break things. Turn you off. Okay, we are going to just see how this goes. Oh boy. Just see. And my gain's not very high. That's not good. Let's see how this does. Testing, testing, testing. According to OBS, I'm like going into the red. Let's try this. Okay. I don't know what I can do. Bluetooth device. See if this helps. That's my speakers. I apologize if. Ooh. I apologize if I'm about to blow people's ears out. Let's try this. Okay, let's try. Let's try this. Okay, not sure what's happening there. Okay. The joys of doing it live. Only last thing I can think. Let's just see if this works. Does this work? No. Okay. I'll have to think about it later. Okay, so let me settle a sec. Funnily enough, I have not done this for a while. So, as you can see on the screen, there are 3 things to notice. We have topics at the top, we have a website to the top left, and we have code to the right. Where have I been for the past? I do not know. Largely, I have been dealing with health stuff, which I think I've mentioned on the channel previously. I've also been dealing with. Well, I've gone back into a bit of education. I have been doing some web design courses, which you can see here. As folks may know, we've been working on our own game. This is the website to let you play that game. So yeah, I thought games design streams at the moment aren't going to happen for a bit. Reason being, I need time to put stuff onto the website. The hope will be then you can use this as a repository for stuff. So it's going to take me a while. And to be honest, you do not want to see me just copying and pasting text or generating images for the action cards. You don't want that. So, what instead I'm thinking of doing, and we're going to see how this goes, is we are going to have this website and I'm going to come to you with different problems and we're just going to look for it. So, as you can see at the top of the screen, there are 2 tasks I kind of want to make a start to that. The first task is this. So we have a curtain menu. So when you hover it, stuff appears. What I want is. Okay, that's not neutral, but why is that? Why are you treating? You're working, but not you. Right, something's going wrong here, so I need to mess with the rules section. Is it so bad? I need to have a think about where that's gone wrong. So, largely, this is going to be our work today, is trying to get this to work. I'm going to hover over this. I can't use the mouse to show it, but as you see, there are these 4 sections. What I want is that the image is a link. I want the images to kind of fit in the box. So how we've been currently doing it code-wise is we've had them as background images in the CSS file. That is not working. So now what we're going to have to Now what we're going to have to do, I think, is transpose the image into the file, which is all well and good, but the joy of a background image is I could set a image path from the CSS file and it will be consistent. Whereas with this, I'm going to have to mess with the image path for each file, no matter where it is on the document, which is just, it's going to be a whole lot of work. So that's going to be the fun we have for now. And yeah, that's largely how the workflow today is going to go. It's going to be me coding and we can just chat, we can catch up on what's going on and see where we go from there. So what I think I'm going to have to do is borrow from this. Let's see how that works. So I'm just going to have to mess with the CSS, I think. Yeah, here we go. That's a complete break of that. Okay, good. This is what we want. We do want to slightly thin that. Did we? Let's just see what that does. What was it? 260. Mm. What's going on? Ah, that's fine. And that's the display span, so we've kind of done that there. We've done the text decoration, none. Display box is inherited. Ah, yes, that's going to be a thing. Let's just get rid of you for now. So let us be perfectly honest. No longer going to be getting used as part of this. So, okay. Hmm. Let's just for now this. Copy that bit. Right. Do that. And then we do that. Okay. So this is setting the basics of how they will all look. Everything is a bit balked. Mm. Yeah, we have to do it like this. So list panel image. List panel image. Main panel image. Panels and so. So then what we want is panel image. What we want this panel image to be is 18 pixels high. Okay, that's better. I'll keep it clear. But that's not doing exactly what I wanted to do. Let's just the joys of web programming when you're sat there going, how do I make this work? So let's have a look. You can see the spans. The spans are doing what we want. Spans going 100% to the panel. But the image is not. Okay. Okay. Hmm. What's going on there? Let me try this. Okay. Mm, let's try this. Does that work? Hmm. So, hmm. What is going on with you? So, the problem I'm seeing is the list panels, those two, should be displaying at the same height as the others, which means the span of Bestiary should be at the same height as the span of Core Rules. That's not the case, and I don't know why. Was not an issue I was expecting. Hmm. Let's try giving these just to see what hinders it. Let's just see what happens if I tell them not to, but nothing seems to happen. Okay. So it's not a case of margins or padding. Suppose belt sensor. Absolute. Hmm. Well, no, there is no gold, otherwise we would see it. Hmm. There we go. That's what we need. Right. Okay. And then all I need to do is mess with the images. Uh, Pardon me. Yeah, make it that there's an image that basically takes up that whole space. That's good. Better than it was. Obviously, I need to make some images for it. Actually, no, we can do. Just split it into left and right. Let's see how that works. Yeah, that's a rough centralizing to it. Yeah. What I am not going to do is bore you with me having to go into every goddamn page and fixing that, because that's going to take forever. That is going to take forever. What we can maybe do is think about. So obviously, rules. It's very simple. Here are your core rules with the two side core books. Oh, but it's up, that bit, but okay, I'm not going to use the mouse again. So, playbooks and expansions. We kind of nicely split. Is that true of directories? What directories do we require on this website? What kind of things, oh, pardon me, can a person look? This I'm going to get into. So, what things can a person look up? What kind of directories do we need access to? And how difficult is it going to be? We have an entire page that is directories. Let's take a look. Let's list our directories. So, what kind of things do you need to look up in a TTRPG? We need spells, powers, weapons. We need monsters. Ancestry features and do we want an action card statement? Vehicles. Um, actions. Do we want action search? Action directory. Recipes. Do we want a recipe search? Probably. With that enchantments. Actions does cover quite a lot of things. What else can we search? What else do we think people will need? What else could a person? Anything in the playbooks. Um, oh god, I'm just trying to think. Is there anything that? I think the problem is if I No, I think it's better you don't necessarily start going into all the class stuff. Like, you could do a search for world shape octopus customizations. Oh, but then we start to get really granular. Which point, how would we distribute this? Because let's say we did it all side, that would be 2, 4, 6, 8 pounds. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. One, one, what do we get? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do we have enough equipment to make it? Need to be in there. If equipment doesn't need to be in there. See, this is the joy of doing this stuff. You sat there just going, dude, what do I do? When you could maybe let me do maybe maybe we have a most commonly searched thing go in the main bit and then the rest go in the directory. It's difficult. I'm going to sit and ponder how we're doing the directory. And then character, I just have no idea what we're doing here. This was just to give me an extra thing for the lessons, but I mean, I would love to have a digital character sheet. I have no idea how to make that work. No idea whatsoever. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to think in my head. Mm. Mm. Yeah, no, I'm not 100% certain how I'm going to do this. Yeah, it's part of the reason why we do this is that I can go, what's going on? Mm, this we're not getting anywhere with this. Right. Let's change focus. Change focus. Change the focus. Mine's not going to do this. Dice. Because I've been trying to make dice work, and I am also really struggling to keep streaming. How long have we been doing this? I'm a bit out of practice. We are nearly at an hour. Okay. Hmm. I think, let's be realistic a sec. I think it is for the best that I maybe stop for now. And what I will do is do some planning. To be honest, this was partially more than anything me just trying to get back into doing it. Now we've done it, let's try and do it again in the future. So I'm going to call it there, if nothing else, just so I can call it. See how we do. Okay. So with that, thank you for coming. Thank you for joining. See you all next time.